One of you asked about how to write a bridge. Writing a bridge is something that's so important to me. I'm really into it. I learned a lot of things from my teacher in college about this, and one of the things that he talked about was knowing how the bridge ends and how it goes into an A section. A lot of people, when they think about the bridge, they think about going from the A section to the bridge in that moment when the chord changes there, being like a really interesting, vibrant moment. But then a lot of people don't think about when the bridge goes back into the A section, at least not until they get to that part of the song. A lot of times we write linearly. We write bar 1, then we write bar 2, and we write them in sequential order instead of writing things backwards or inside out or outside in, or just hitting the landmark points, point A, point B, point C, point D, and then filling the things in between. I think when you're writing a bridge, it's really great to think about the last bar just as much as you would think about the first bar, and then write the stuff in the middle. Of course, this isn't the only way that I do it, but this is one of the ways. And so to talk about this, I thought it'd be a good idea to show you guys one of my singles that's coming out really soon, or at the time this video comes out, it will have already came out. This is the song Dreamer, and I just thought it was a really strong bridge, and I wanted to show you guys how it works, especially with regards to the chord changes. All right, that's the A. Here comes the bridge. 1, 2, 3. And then back to the A again. Solid. There's a few things I really like about this bridge. One of the things I really like, it does the same thing twice, but in 2 different keys. That's great because I like a bridge to go to a few different harmonic places. I generally like my chord changes to change keys a lot. And so when I change keys in the bridge, it's nice that there's some connective tissue between these dramatic key changes. And so if you play the same melody twice in the first key and in the second key, it can kind of draw them together. But anyway, switching over to the piano, let me play for you the chord changes for the A, and then I'll play you the chord changes for the bridge, and just talk a bit about how they work and why I think they are compatible with one another. Here's the A. The first chord is A minor, then E minor, then G minor, then D minor. A really simple set of chords. One of the things about this chord change is that in the A section, there's a pickup to the melody that goes 2, 3, 4, and 1, like that. G minor, A flat minor, to A. That's going to be really important in just a minute when I explain the bridge. So the bridge is a completely different set of chord changes. It starts on F major to B flat major to like A sus. Then the second half is actually the same 3 chords, just up a whole step. So now to G major, to C major, to B minor. That's the only difference. It's not B sus, but B minor. And then B minor goes to A flat minor. And then back. With the pickup. I really like the ending of that bridge. I mean, of course I like it. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't have written it. It's smooth. You know, the first chord of the A section is A minor, and the final chord of the bridge is A flat minor. You know? So that's really smooth to be here and go here. Especially when I play the pickup to the A, which is, you know, so if I end here, 4, 1, 2, 3. Really smooth. And the reason why that's so smooth is because I wrote it in reverse order. I knew that the last chord before the A, it'd be really nice if it were a half step down. It'd be really nice if preceding A minor, I played A flat minor. So knowing that that was my goal, I then kind of wrote backwards. I knew I wanted to be here, and I thought, wouldn't it be cool if I preceded that with this, you know? 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3. You know? And then I came up with this phrase where I went. C to B. And then I thought, well, wouldn't it be nice to do the same thing? Down a whole step. So I really wrote this thing backwards. So now, at the beginning of the bridge, there you go. A cool little tip for writing a bridge. Think backwards. That way, when you get to the final bar of the bridge, it goes really nicely into the first bar of the A. A phrase that I love, which I think about a lot when it comes to arranging, is schedule the important stuff first. If you value your family, you should plan around your family. Not try to squeeze it in last minute. If you value your health, don't wait till the last minute to eat, and then there's nothing in the fridge, and then you end up going to fast food. That's actually something I'm guilty of all the time. And the same thing goes with arranging on a micro level. When you're arranging stuff in music, you have really important landmark moments in the song. They could be melodic moments, they can be dynamic moments, it could be a lyric that's really important, whatever you're arranging. And if you write linearly, because that's the only way you've ever thought to do it, sometimes you can have this happen, and then this happen, and then this happen, and then this happen, and then the fourth thing that happens doesn't necessarily go with the fifth thing, which is that landmark moment that you were aiming for. So that's why it's really important to arrange around the landmarks sometimes. For me, landmark moments are not just when the bridge starts, but when the bridge ends. That's always a landmark moment for me. So I tend to arrange the ends of the bridge and the beginning of the bridge first, and then I'll do the middle of the bridge and make it make sense. So a little tip in case you want to try it. And if you don't want to try it, that's fine too. You know what I'm saying? It's just one approach. Thanks so much, y'all. Appreciate it.